He's got to be careful with their head. Arby Bear. See what they can pull off today. Bright's got him. Sure thing. Yeah, so far, no convincing outs for either team. DT is going to be returned by Bright. Good positioning there. Not staying too close to the flag, making sure that the routes are covered. Until a lot of communications by both teams so far. Sunships might be out past 4, and this is surely going to be a cap if he can hit this correctly. The boost isn't up for DT. Daft kills him. And that is going to be the first cap of the game. Goes to Centra on vacation, and 2 rolling bomb power-ups, and not very good for Wizard of Balls. Right, being very patient with Sunships. He's got a boost to work with. And the bomb, he gets it right in for the cap. Amazing job by Bright. The patience on that play was fantastic. This offense showing how volatile they are, and DT and Frothy got to look out. Sunships looking to spice things up with a potential 3rd cap. DT now. Echo's got the boost. It's going to bump Sunships, and Daft gets to return. Sunships now out. Arby Bear is not going to have the boost to work with. Oh, but Echo. Oh, unfortunate right there. Boosts Sunships slightly out of position, and the return does come. So a very unfortunate bomb play, and very good awareness by a Wizard of Balls to capitalize on that mistake. Arby now is going to get returned with the Juke Juice. He's going to have it on defense with the Tag Pro, and that's going to be another cap for Wizard of Balls, as they, or rather their first cap of the game. 3 caps in, 3.5 minutes. I go now, and he's going to make it 3 caps for Centra on vacation. A lot of good teamwork here. I'm sorry, Centra on attention. Got it confused for a sec. Yeah, so this is not ABO. ABO should probably be playing by now. Centra of attention. Looking pretty dominant right now. They showed how dominant they were last week. They had pretty good games both on Jardum and Cedar. And they're going to be looking to get another sweep this week. I go with the flag. Just waiting on that boost. Gasol's going to get covered. DT pulls off anti, and Sunships is going to be out. Gas got the good blocks, and it's 2v2 at the base. Sunships almost squeezes one in there. Looked like surefire 4th cap for a second. But the OD was able to hold on there. Power-ups again are spawning. Sunships gets a Juke Juice, and DT gets the other Juke Juice. Overall, Wizard of Balls have been leading the pups, but they haven't all been too fortunate for them. Bright gets past Frothy on the team tiles, and he's going to walk that in for a cap. Amazing juke there. Showing why he's such a volatile offender. Important to make no mistake about it either. DT's looking to be ahead. Gasol's on Re, but it's covered by Sunships. Turn is not coming though. DT does a good job staying alive, not putting himself in harm's way. You can tell the patience from Center of Attention has been pretty fantastic. They're not really rushing things too much when they're in a poor position. DT's got the boost ready. The defense not quite enough to stop the train of red team from heading over. DT's looking to be out again. Cuts back up, but it's not enough. Ego, ooh, kind of a premature snipe there. I don't know if he was expecting Gasol at that one moment or if he kind of just slipped on it, but fortunately for him, nothing came out of it. And power-ups again are going to be spawning. Wizard of Balls have been having more power-ups overall, but they just have not been very good. Bright's going to steal that tag pro from Frothy. Very good awareness there. And Ego is going to take a roll in. Not able to give it to Daff. Possible return for Cap here. Sunchips is not pushing it though, off of Ree. Center of Attention, very patient, very careful with preserving their lead right now. They know that they have the chance to be in the driver's seat, and Daffodil puts in the 5th cap for Center of Attention. Almost a 6th one there by Sunchips. Kind of an awkward angle. You can tell was not what he had hoped for. Bright with a very good boost, and they're just overwhelming this defense right now. Oh, but he kind of slowed down a little. I don't know if that's going to cost him a cap. DT's coming in, and that's 5-2. Impressive stuff there from Wizard of Balls, not giving up on that play. Looked for a second there that was surely COA cap. Egg with the tag pro though, he's going to be very in keeping these offenders at bay. They know that Sunchips and Bright will be able to give them the opportunities for those caps as long as they can keep it in base. So yeah, pretty good showing from Center of Attention. They got to probably do a better job working on the pups, but other than that, like, it's been pretty great for them. Definitely no complaints. And Sunchips just splits the defense right there. Not going to be a cap though. Fortunately for the OD right there, that did not turn out disastrous. Gasol spikes 2. Power-ups are spawning. And Daff's going to be out again with the Juke Juice this time. Is he going to hold it off? He looks for the kiss as Ego's got the tag pro. Bright takes a good angle past 3. If Daff can cover these 2, that's going to be a cap, and he does. Very good work there. Surprised that apparently Ego was kind of looking for the right side of the map there, but unfortunately Daff's Juke Juice was more than enough to cover the OD. Bright, another clean cap. Honestly, they're making it look very easy right now, and Wizard of Balls is going to need to do some serious work coming back from that pretty rough first half there. Sunchip saying happy birthday in the chat. Don't know if this is his half birthday, but good stuff regardless. I did not have my stats on in front of me either, but Bright, as I was not able to mention, but most people are probably familiar, he does have the 10 D-gasp, 10 total gasp right now. The 10 O-gasp goes to Toasty, but he is close behind, as is his teammate Sunchips. Bright and Sunchips, top 4 in total gasps for this season, and their teammates are right behind them, so What they pulled off in week 1 was pretty huge. They're looking to repeat that again. They have a very good lead this first half. It's going to look to keep it under cover, making sure that they can not only extend their lead, but they can avoid giving up any momentum heading into even game 2 if they're looking forward that far. On Wizard of Ball's side, Frothy does have the 10D gasp. It is something to mention. He had 66 returns last week. No caps, though. RB only played 10 minutes last week. Waterwheel was stepping up for him, I believe. And if I'm not mistaken, they were playing against Centra on vacation last week, which would explain my confusion there, but heading into this game 2, we're going to see if Wizard of Balls has anything to say about it, if maybe Red Side's going to give him some momentum, if Frothy's 10D gasp holds up, or if Sunchips and company are going to be able to put this one away.
Thanks again, Refined. All the troubleshooting for match 1. We got most of the thing. It was a little bit funky with the cropping and zooming, but here we are. A Centra attention, hefty lead, 7-2 on that first half.
Yeah, a lot of it just looked very, I guess, par for the course here. Centra of Attention doing a very good job showing why they're the league's most potent offense. And we're really giving Wizard of Balls a run for their money. But Brights, just as I say that, they're trying to one-up me with some more great plays. He's going to fight for that Tag Pro, but he's not going to get it. Def, on the other hand, with his own Tag Pro, and RB's got to make sure that his team can get out. Good boost there by Ego. It's going to be a cap, starting off this half very strong. And Frothy forced to grab with that Tag Pro, not very good. Daff's out again. He's going right side. Ooh, almost splits past, but unfortunately too much momentum. He's going to spike himself. Not a bad trade, though. DT spikes himself as well. Haven't seen too many spikes on Jardum usually. Kind of a rare thing at this level of play, but they do happen. Right now, heading right side. DT's not able to. Oh, barely.
Wow.
Just snuck it in there. Pixel perfect. And Ego's gonna have a Tag Pro for Bright. They're looking to just pile on the caps. The team closing in on DT, but DT's out briefly. Oh, that's not going to be a good outing for him. That's the third cap of the game. Third of the half, rather. 10th for Centra of Attention. It's a very good out by TT there, but unfortunately that Tag Pro was just too powerful. Was not able to give the rest of his cast any sort of hope of catching up. This all gets around Ego. Gets around him again. Maybe the block's there, not quite. Almost had an opening. And that's what they're going to be looking for. Ego's 4th cap. This is a 9 cap differential now. RB with the rolling, though, trying to cut back this differential. And that defense is definitely no laughing matter either. I talked about the offense already for Centra of Attention. But there's a reason they're able to get so many caps. It's because the defense is giving them the opportunities. Sun Chips, another good out, and that's going to be another cap. Gasol now on the left side of the map. Boosts in. Sun Chips gets off free a little bit. That goes there. Arby Bear, returned by Daff. 6 minutes to go. Sun Chips is doing a little work around the defense there. Not going to be able to get a cap out of it. Sun Chips gets the Juke Juice, and Centra of Attention have really been stepping it up on pups this half. You can tell just already matching their lead from the previous game with more than 5.5 minutes remaining. And the pups for sure are playing a huge role in that, giving them so many opportunities to bring into base and to juke past defenders. Now, if you're Wizard of Balls here, what you're trying to do is just get yourself back into, a sense of momentum, trying to cut back a lot of maybe the tilt that you're on, because the differential does matter. And they did split last week, if I'm not mistaken, so even one bad game is not necessarily enough, and they'll be looking to bounce back on Emerald, I believe. For now, though, they've just got to keep their mindset on trying to get some extra caps if they can. Hago and Daff are doing a very good job just stuffing in that defense, not giving them any opportunity to take those boosts or those bombs. Definitely not playing any sort of grab D. They know that on a map like Jardim, it's so easy to get out. And they're very much well adapted to covering all those options. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Sun Chips and Bright have been doing a very good job utilizing those boosts and the handoffs. DT now, looking for Bright, gets him. Sun Chips, on the other hand, not quite enough. Props again are spawning. Another pup for Bright, and DT gets a tag pro. But Bright's going to get a grab past 3. He's calling out for his team, but Frothy's there, straight lines him, gets the very nice return. Saw with the flag. DT got the lead going. It's out, but that's going to be the first cap of the half for Gasol. So while it's definitely not looking great, they can put some caps on the board and they can bring back some momentum for game 2. Gasol gets past Bright, and well, what a great cap there by Gasol. Very good job, keeping himself very much composed under the pressure of that OD. Gasol is looking to make it 3 caps, and he does just that.
Excellent blocks reads as well.
With 3 minutes to go, they're really doing their best here to put on a comeback effort. Gasol's been doing a great job. Agos with the Juke Juice. Gasol's going to be looking to fake him out. Defense rushes over, not quite enough. Sun Chips with a very wise anti there. At this point of the game, they cannot afford at all to mess around not getting anti. Gasol trying to make it again 4. He's been just on fire these past few minutes. Unfortunate bomb there. A smart bomb, of course, by if you're Centra of Attention, but Bright sneaks it in, or rather just kind of waltzes in. 6 caps, adding to his very padded stat total at this point. Props are spawning. Sun Chips looking for them. Right side's going to go to DT. Frothy, a very good read there with Bright's boost. Sun Chips coming in with a rolling. Arby tries to help him, to no avail. 7-3. Gasol almost gets past Bright and Sun Chips. You can tell Bright does have the opportunity for some caps. Just not always working out in the end. Ego very clutch grab there. Defense was not prepared to defend from that. Interesting boost there. I think that was a boost, at least. Gasol says cerebral. It might have definitely been a my bad there. Minute to go. And the center of attention will take game one, but it was looking pretty grim this whole half until Gasol started putting up 3 straight caps. So, or if anything, that should be just a sign that they can come back from some rough games if they give themselves the momentum. DT now. Weird rolling bomb there. Bright gets him. But Frothy with the tag pro, that's probably going to be another cap. Gasol makes it 4. DT now. Pass 2. Not able to get around Bright. Very good job covering that, though. Gasol's not waiting for that regrab. Just wants to get another cap in there. Lessen the differential. Pad your stats a little. And with 5 seconds, that's going to do it for game one. Centra of attention, a very well-earned win there. They were dominant out of the gate, and they just did not stop on the pedal. Anything you like to add, Clovar?
That was super high scoring.
So we're gonna have Emerald next. Definitely a very different map than Jardim in many aspects. Much tougher to get out on offense if your defense is strong. It's going to be a very tag happy mess. Gasol's ready right out of the starting gate, though. He's just putting in the chat. Does not want to mess around. Wants to keep all his momentum going. No bathroom breaks. So the score there was 14-6, center of attention. Gasol put up 5 caps in total. Bright had 7. Sunchips with 2 and Ego with 3. Def even had 1. And then DT was the other scorer for Wizard of Balls. But we're on Emerald now. New map, new game. We'll see what they can pull off here.
Ooh, Sunships with the early lead there. Bright coming in early. If you can get past Artie Berry, can, but Frothy's right there.
It's these really early leads that we see so often. But oh, Arby right there, is just as I say it, he equalizes it. Yeah, those early leads definitely like very huge. Centra of attention really likes to take advantage of them. Make the opposing team work every second for that comeback. And so seeing Arby Bear just put in the cap right there, definitely a very good response, I would say, to Centra of attention. But oh, DT wins the tag pro there. Very nice against 2. He's going to be looking to have an offensive partner to help him. Meanwhile, though, Daff is out past 2. RB kisses.
Accidental kiss.
And Sunchips gets the gate on DT. Not the best look there. And Bright's going to put that in for the cap. Yeah, those gates on Emerald can really make even the best players look very ridiculous. They just make one small mistake heading towards that bomb or something. That's what we saw there. Bright now, he's going to have likely a cap right there. Yeah, good route. The defense just could not keep up there. 3-1. Both teams now retreating to the corners. Gasol's going to grab with a flag pro. He might look to kiss, but Eggo's there with the Juke Juice anti. Not going to happen. And Daffodil gets the good gate.
It's everybody got gated.
Yeah, it was an expected gate. Gasol, that was the only really way he was going to cap off of a crazy bomb angle, and Daff realized that very well. Gasol's not out, and that's going to be 2 returns. It's a matter of lining up for these boosts that really determines if the team's going to have any momentum on the offensive side of things. DT almost takes Eggo out, but it's just a rolling bomb. Gasol now with the juke. You got to make use of all these power-ups. You're definitely not slouching on the power-up game, and so they need to make sure that they use these very well. Gasol not able to see anything going because of that Eggo out. Arby though, good snipe. You sometimes start to think though, like Gasol was, I think, in a brief position to kiss. He could have gone for it and had a Juke Juice on D, kept the anti in their base, but didn't work out very well. Sunships now in their base, trying to make something crazy happen. DT not going to get it. Eggo, very good grab. Sunships almost had a cap there. Crazy angle.
Good blocks by Sunships to get the Eggo cap. Artie Berry gets a grab, pushing him into Spike, and Frothy pushes Sunships out.
DT takes it, not able to give him a block, but he's going to get the rolling grab. Not at all bad. And now he's just past 3. Ooh, goes through the middle spikes. Really expected Daff to fall for it and go top, but whether or not that was a good read or a bad read, end result, it goes back to base. Gasol trying to get something going here. It seems like Wizard of Balls is having better, I think, outs on Emerald than they did on Jardim, which is kind of shocking. Sunships brings it in for the 5th cap.
Ooh, crazy good block boost by Sunships, getting Bright out ahead of 1, and there's the capture.
That's going to be a 6th one. Now they're really putting on the pressure. I go with the anti. They know that they can just keep it up. There's not going to be any real consequences. Their flag carrying is just phenomenal. Saw with a good out. Return for cap. DT's got to get off. And now it's return for cap the other way too. Both flag carriers doing their best to stay alive. And Gasol.
Unfortunate.
Yikes.
Tricky boost straight into the spike.
Yeah. He was definitely looking to just stay as far away from the base as possible, but that was not a good look. It was 1-1, like I believe less than 2 minutes in, but center of attention, you know. They've been so good for a reason, and they're doing their best on Sphere to prove it. Arier with the Juke Juice. Arby with the solo D, probably not going to work out for the better. Ooh, I don't know. Yikes. Yeah, Gasol was spawning. He could have just waited. Instead, Bright was almost out past 3 there. bad spawn for him. Yeah, it's all a matter of just keeping your composure, you know. The little things just kind of add up. And Sunchips now gets returned. So 3 caps for Sunchips and Bright each, 1 for Ego, and then RB Bear had his 1 earlier. Power-up wise, it would seem like Wizard of Balls is leading on the pups, but in terms of execution, it's just not been there. Sunchips gets returned by Frothy. Sunchips is a very avid user of the team chat, I will say that. RB Bear not able to get around Sunchips. Ugasol, very good snipe there. Prevents a possible 8th cap. But, you know, as I say it, you know, they've already have 7 caps on the board. The Wizard of Balls really have to be doing something a little bit more here if they want to come away with this win. Maybe call up Water Wheel or something. Water Wheel was able to give them their 2nd game win last week against Centra of Attention. Or Centra on vacation, rather. But we'll see. So RB Bear, I wouldn't say he's been having the best night, but definitely a component for this team that they might not be willing to give up and put in the hands of Water Wheel. Sunchips now heading into base. Gonna probably take the bomb? Nope, does not. He's gonna give Bright though an out.
I did not
Sunchips
expect
trying to get him
to get out there.
Right now. Not able to. And yeah, Wizard of Balls just getting these rub grabs after the returns, and what they end up doing is just kind of flubbing on 2 and giving the regrab a very easy shot at getting out of base. So not the best discipline, but then again, you are up pretty you're pretty far behind right now, so I guess for them right now they're just trying everything in the book. And this is probably gonna be an 8th cap. Ooh, Ego hits it pretty bad. I think if that was Bright or Sunchips, probably would have been a cap there. RB gets the return. 12 seconds, though. Is it going to be a Brazil? It's looking like it. 2 seconds to go. Bright takes the flag, and it's going to be game. Bright's no stranger to putting Brazils on teams, but on MLTP, certainly a different feeling. So heading into this final half, Clovar, do you think it's at all possible for Wizard of Balls to bring this back? What would they need to do?
I think what they need to do is stop setting up so many flaccid grabs. You know, Centra of Attention has been playing some really good D, pretty much shutting down a grab the moment it happens. They should, I'd like to see Wizard of Balls take more advantage of the bombs and cover the gates a little better.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely been a lot of tricky, like sort of maneuvers that the Centra of Attention defense has been using with those gates. They've been catching that offense way too out of position all too often. And in general, all those flaccid grabs, as you said, just making it so much easier for Bright and Sunchips, already very good offensive players, to just really have an easy time putting it into base. So we'll have to see here if there's any hope of Wizard of Balls making a comeback and preventing Center of Attention from going undefeated heading into Week 3. Gasol now. Boost GT not able to get anything yet. Bright and Frothy's put out a position through that.
Sunchips.
Yeah. Those boosts and nice cap there. Bright, 2 great boosts as we saw. A lot of it's just forcing one defender to stay back, and then as the other one gets the return, it's just so easy for that teammate to head out. And that's definitely not just like a Center of Attention thing, but in general, they've been performing it so well, you know. Not making it easy for this defense. It's all about the positioning, and Center of Attention is you've been utilizing it so well. And Bright gets the tag pro. Sunchips with a rolling bomb. Yeah, very potent combination here. Daffodil's got the anti, and that's going to be a cap. Sunchip's not even using his roll-in. And Daff's going to be out, possibly past 3. Gets an RB Bear, who took out the boost, you know. Not a bad idea in its own right, but it was going to be easily read by Daff there. DT now. Looking a cap the other way. Oh, just barely misses it. Not able to get around Bright there either. Unfortunate. The snipe by Daff. They just want to cut off all this momentum here. And this defense is definitely doing it. Bright already has 7 tags thanks to that tag pro. In terms of returns, Daffodil, 5 returns. Another tag pro now for Center of Attention. They're going to get a flag pro grab with it, though. Not too big of a deal, as they're up pretty big. 8 caps. Oh, but Gasol. Oh, Gasol
yeah.
Misses.
It's just a hair away from that.
Right now. Yeah, Frothy. Yeah, best not to play hero right there against Bright. Just get the grab and hope for the best, you know. This could be a return for cap. It is. All right. Frothy gets his first cap of the night. And Sunchips is calling for that call out. Interesting. Like it's been seeming that they've been having some communication issues apparently. It seems like there's been quite a few times where Sunchips has been like typing in team chat about like positioning. But overall, if that's a problem, like it's been very small this entire game. Frothy not able to give RB Bear a cap there. Daff's out past 3. Frothy with a very good wall bounce right there. Puts him in prime position to stay ahead of Daff. Frothy's going to get a grab. Looking to get past Bright, not able to. RB Bear doesn't wait for that regrab. Daff gets the gate on the anti-re. That's crazy. But it's not. Still not the best position if you're Wizard of Balls. You really have a huge mountain to climb.
Good snipe by Ego with the tag pro. Doesn't quite
Ego gets it. Bright not holding onto that gate though. Might have cost him a cap there, but nevertheless, he's in no danger. It's all about like just relative positioning, you know. If you're bright, you know, you're just gonna play very safe at this point. You're not gonna be looking to do anything that harms your team, sets up any sort of momentum. And unlike game 1, half 2, it's looking really tough for Wizard of Boss to get momentum. But Daff, nice gate there by his whole team. Gasol's got to stay alive. Instead of pushing into base, goes around. The power-ups now, center of attention, just coming away with them, you know. Once you're ahead, they can just basically stay ahead. No fear whatsoever. Sunchip's gonna make this maybe a cap. Nope. Daff he didn't have any sort of angle to block DT, so pretty understandable there that he couldn't get that. Gasol, weird angle there. Bright with the good return. Gasol clearly not happy about that one. Yeah, this defense has been so shut down. Daff and Ego, I believe, so far across both games, they've allowed around 7 caps or 8 caps, which is pretty absurd. But that just shows like how locked down they are, giving that offense so many opportunities to return to base. And on a defensive oriented map like Emerald, this is really where they shine as a team. Like, it's a bit scrappy this half 2, but I feel like defensively they're in no sort of danger. We saw the amount of potential that Wizard of Balls had with the comeback in half 2 of Jardum, but on Emerald it's just looking way too difficult. And Sunchips is going to be out past 3. RB though, and Frothy. Sunchips kind of stalls on it. Three minutes to go here. And center of attention, 3 minutes away from continuing their hot streak, 4 straight wins.
Daffodil does not take the bait on that gate. He gets head Ego's in front, but Gasol sneaks by him.
What a move!
Suddenly, that team
there.
boost. Well-timed executed team boost.
That would have been a top play if Bright was not there. But, you know, just as a team, center of attention just works so well. You know, they don't give up on a play. They just keep it going. So props to them for even the little things like that, you know, preventing your opponent from getting their 3rd cap of the game. Kind of like a small detail, but like just good execution.
I think DT had it, but
yeah, he was not confident at all. But like with 1 minute and 40 seconds, like you're basically picking your poison. You know, do you want to somehow add to that cap diff of yours, or do you want to like kind of put it in danger? It's a kind of a coin flip.
Truth.
Bright though, looking to need no magic of his own. Gets the return, red team. Sunchips now, he's gotta stay careful. Good out, very good out. Now with a minute left, I don't remember if any Majors teams last week had a turtle. For whatever reason, I see Centra of Attention pulling off a turtle here. I don't know if they will, but it's just a hunch. And again, they could be very classy people, so it might be a little bit out of character. Yeah, both caps for Centra Pretension were from Sunchips. I think it might actually be enough to put him over Bright in terms of offensive gasp. I don't remember who had the most caps on Jardum, though. But it's not going to matter. With 4 seconds to go, that's going to do it for the series. Convincing sweep from Center of Attention.
That's it.
Yeah, that offense and defense, just all around terrific package. There's a reason why Center of Attention have been very big favorites to return to the Super Bowl this season, and they really proved it on a night like this.
(14-6) and then 9-2. A definite clear victory tonight for Centra Pretension. Well, let's see if next week Wizard of Balls practices, coaching can pay off in the next 7 days until week 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. They're currently sitting at 1-3, and obviously their team captain is Fender. We'll see if maybe he wants to play around with that roster a little bit, but otherwise, we'll have to see if they can work some things out as a team on their own. I mean, they did pull off a pretty good win against Centra on vacation last week, and they were going against arguably the best team in the league. So it's all about that. And in terms of, I guess, Centra Pretension, just lockdown all time, it's definitely the result they wanted to see and the result that they got. And you too, Clovar, thank you for the stream. And I guess for week 2 MLTP majors, that will be all.